Like work 9 to 5 and then from 8 to 3 a.m. grind straight and focus on music. What's up, fam? It's your boy Demuir here, purveyor of all sounds underground, and welcome to 2021. Thanks for joining us today. I'll be discussing the topic of how to start your year off right for aspiring DJs and producers. But before we jump into things, what I need from you is that SLC. Hit subscribe, like, comment, and more importantly, hit the notifications bell to stay in tune with the new videos that we have up and coming. So point number one, the thing you want to make sure first and foremost is that you have some goals set. You want to know where you're going and why you want to go there at the end of the day from a DJing and production perspective. And that can mean a whole lot of different things depending on where you are in your career. It can mean something like you're going to finish 3 tracks each quarter, or you're going to ensure that you come up with a certain amount of ideas each week. Whatever it is, you want to be able to look back at the year and say, this is what I did different based on the goals that I set. Point number 2. As a part of that goal setting, target the labels that you want to have your tracks signed to. It's important to identify them first and foremost and straight up, so you know what sound you need to develop, what tracks do you have in your arsenal that you can align with those particular labels when you go out and start engaging people in the conversation. So point number 3 is a huge one, and I did this about 11 years ago when I decided to return to music, which is to decide where you want to invest not only your time but your money. One of the things that I did was I said, okay, I'm going to carve out X amount of time while I was working to focus on music, like work 9 to 5 and then from 8 to 3 a.m. grind straight and focus on music. Or it could be, hey, I want to up my level in terms of the sound cards that I have, so I'm going to go for the UAD thing and I'm going to purchase that by this date. Point number 4 is to make sure you start getting into the habit of registering your songs upon creation. Now in Canada, it's a little different. We have a group called SOCAN, which helps us to copyright our songs upon creation. It's actually the law here in Canada, but in many different countries it's different. You can create a song and it's not necessarily copyrighted until you register them with a notable publishing house. And a lot of these services are free, whether it be ASCAP or BMI, and you can sign up for these services and start registering your songs online. It's important to get into the habit of that because you just don't know whatever you create in this year where it's going to go and take off by the end of the year or following years to come. And point number 5, this one is also important, and I've mentioned this in previous videos that we've produced, which is to have a solid backup solution. I use a NAS encrypted solution to back up all of my samples as well as the projects that I've done or projects that I'm sketching. The moment I turn that computer on, it's starting to back things up. So you never want to get caught without having something solid, and it's the best way to start your year off and make sure everything that you do in this year is backed up securely. And there you have it. Those are my thoughts on the 5 key things you need to do in 2021 to start your year off right. They're not necessarily resolutions, but they're things that you just need to do in order to get things done in your aspiring DJ and production career. Let me know your thoughts on it. I jump in a conversation in 48 hours of posting these videos, and it doesn't have to end here. We have a growing Discord community where a lot of like-minded people are out there to help and support one another in their production journey in particular. And I encourage you to check us out either there or on my Patreon as well. Much love and respect to you. Peace.